100% Chelsea. Chelsea 5, Huddersfield 0. Tony, mate, good to see you. How you doing?
See you too, buddy. Yeah, very well, thank you. You?
Yeah, I'm not too bad. Sorry, a bit of a voice crack, a bit of a cold going on there, but yeah, I'm not too bad. But I mean, today, massive answer from that Bournemouth game in midweek. What were your thoughts on it today?
You have to remember who we played. We played the bottom team, and we could have won that 6 or 7. I thought we were kind of coasting it, to be fair, But it's a complete contrast, from obviously Wednesday night. That second half performance, you've got to say, the first half we were okay, second half we were appalling, absolutely disgraceful. But it's great to come back and sort of readdress the goal difference in one game, because as we know, we kind of went from 4th to 5th, didn't we, just through goal difference alone. It's really important, and even more important, the fact that they play Manchester City tomorrow, isn't it? So if they lose that 2-3, and it's good. So it's a great result, but you have to put it into perspective, I think that's probably right.
I mean, I completely agree. I think we do have to put it in perspective. They are the bottom team, but for the same token, some superb performances today individually.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Gonzalo Higuain.
Oh wow. Yeah, I mean, again, it's against Huddersfield, but one of the things I noticed just before he got his first goal was just the touch and the awareness, to knock on and hold, shield, and make the pass, and that's the difference, that's what you get, and I thought he'd done superb today. Great, he could have got 3 actually. And I think the players are going to have to learn where to find him on the pitch, because there was several times where you kind of felt that they didn't know where he was, you know what I mean? But no, it's great for him, 2 goals, great for Eden Hazard. There was some good performance, like you say. I thought Ross Barkley today, was really good.
Really great.
Honestly, I thought his passing was really, really well, really good. And the ball that led to Hazard's second goal, where he went round the keeper, superb.
What is it with Ross Barkley though? Because I mean, he has these is it confidence? Because he has these amazing games on and off. I mean, it was the same for Everton as well.
He's a great player.
Yeah,
he's a great player. He just needs games. He needs confidence. It's like Hudson-Odoi. I think we need to kind of, sort of keep calm a little bit. Yeah, I mean, because you have to put things into perspective. I think as supporters, we've been rather spoilt over the last 22 years. We won 22 trophies, yeah? You get spoilt, right? So we expect a lot as supporters, and quite rightly so too. But I think we're in a genuine transitional period right now where we are trying to change our style, yeah? A complete contrast in how we played down the years. And I think the difference between the start of the season, where everything looked rather promising, and now is the fact that we were playing at a much, much more quicker pace.
Yeah.
And I think and you can see today, there was times when you think, come on, pick it up, because when we're going and we're passing, it's quick. It's fantastic. And once Kepa's got it, release it. Let's get moving. Let's get going. Too many times we've played where it's almost we're out pass sides all day long, but
they go from A to B to A to B to go to C.
There's no finishing product. Now we've got a proper striker. That's great, but I think you still have to work on that pace side. In order to get the right results, you know what I mean? I think that's the difference, I
completely agree. I mean, you did bring up Callum Hudson-Odoi as well.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, Sarri said that he's ready, he's a player which should be given minutes. He then obviously didn't play him because he said he was tired in the Bournemouth game, and then he obviously didn't start today. He did get 15 minutes, but that was only when we were 4-0 up. Or we might have been 5-0 up at that point. It was at one of the two. Too many guys to remember. But what were your thoughts on this performance and on Ruben Loftus-Cheek as well? Obviously, there were 3 academy graduates on the team at the end of the game.
And that's what we want to see. It's criminal. If you actually look, we talk about 22 seasons, 22 trophies. You've got to look at our youth academy, what we've done over the last 10 years. It is second to none, what they've done. And you cannot, sort of keep shipping those players out and then just taking one or two, It's fantastic when you've got players like that on the park, because they are one of our own. We feel a bit more special about it. That's why we felt special about John Serry, Look, he's going to get games over, it's great that he never went to Bayern Munich. That's for sure. They met the asking price and some, didn't they? So for the club to actually shut it down, that was different. We didn't take the money, But I just think as a football club right now, we are in transition. We're in transition with the owner. We are. I don't care what anyone says right now. No one really knows what's going on. The stadium's on hold, And I just think maybe we just calm it down a little bit. This is a new manager. Show class a little bit, some of the stuff you read online, and is it time for him to go? Well, they're all going sorry out, which is a disgrace.
Mental.
I think some of the things that he says, right, maybe he's a little bit too open in his translation, you know what I mean? Where I think like when he's going like, you know, I can't motivate him and stuff like this, to the normal person you think, well, hold on, why are you a manager? If you're admitting that, it's ridiculous, you know. Perhaps what he done also where he didn't allow the staff in after that game, maybe that was a mistake. In hindsight, you tend to work around the people, you know, you're as good as the strengths around you, do you know what I mean? So you don't push down the side, and certainly not legends like Gianfranco Zola, you know. That's going to do him the world of good, it's going to do the players a world of good, you know, world of good, but we can't keep sort of stuttering and spluttering, you know what I mean? It's like brilliance, good, terrible. You know, Arsenal was terrible, let's be honest. It was only a 2-0 defeat, but it was terrible, you know. Tottenham, well, that was a self-motivating game. It's Tottenham, it's one game away from Wembley. But we have to put things into perspective. Look, we're never ever going to win the league this year, let's be honest. Top 4 position was always up for grabs. That's where we want to get back to the Champions League. You know, a club like Chelsea needs to be, deserves to be. So we're still in contention on that. We're not out of that, so we're still on target for that. We're still in the FA Cup. We're in a League Cup final. Another Wembley final. We're all going to Wembley again. It's lovely, isn't it? Yeah, it's not that bad, then, is it? You know.
No, of course not.
We've got Man United here, and we've played them, and you know, the old hot balls went on. We've got Man U, you know. What a shock, but we've got them. Nevertheless, we can beat them here. We've knocked them out in the last two seasons, and we're still going all right in the Europa League. And that's another entrance, isn't it, into the Champions League? So, all's not lost. I think we need to just, you know, just hold our nerve a little bit and realise the fact that maybe, just for once, we need trust. Just trust, because that's what Abramovich wants. He doesn't want Conte-type football, Mourinho-type football. Do you want Mourinho-type football? Ain't you had enough of it?
To be honest, I
You wanna win?
I want to win. I'm not one of those.
Yeah.
I don't care if it comes on someone's arse, as long as it goes in the back of the net and we win the game. But I mean, I completely agree with everything you're saying. He does need time. He needs the players as well. So we've analysed.
First year, they were getting pinged, 3s and 4. You know, it's not.
Yeah.
They weren't the polished acts. Do you know what I mean? And you've got to look at Klopp. You know, season by season, bit by bit. That's what he's done. So yeah, we just have to trust and accept what's going to happen this season. I think, you know, we just hold our nerve. We don't want Gus back, do we? SOS Gus for sure. Don't want none of that, do we?